I forgot I didn't have my microphone on. How's it going, everybody? What's going on? Happy Thursday. Kathy will be up in just a minute. She's just kissing the boys goodnight, tucking them in. What's going on, guys? How's your Thursday? 5th of July. Reese is already out of here. Everybody's leaving me alone. Artful Journeys here. How's it going? Wolf Walker. Oh, and I think we had Zombies was here. I can't click on your thing anymore. Sorry, Zombies. Roz is here. Says, I love your show. Do all the platforms you sell on take care of the sales tax? Thank you in advance. Yes, they do. Mandy says, happy Thursday, all. Excited to see your empty workspace. These guys, we still have one shelf to do. That's going out tomorrow. But it's kind of messy up here still. It's messy. Nelly, hello from Illinois. Yay, finally made it to a live while it's actually live. Well, hey, we appreciate that. Can you guys hear me fine? Just making sure. Did I say July? January 5th. Sharon, hello. Wolf, how's it going? First time I made it to a live when it's live too. Awesome. Awesome. Lots of newcomers. Let's see. Hello from Seattle. How's it going? Purple Sparkles. FJ says, okay, they got me. We're here to see why they're tearing down their whole operation down and moving it. All right, we'll talk about that a little bit. We do have a video coming out tomorrow talking more about it, but we'll spoil it a little bit. Kathy's here. Oh, she's throwing my drink.
Good luck.
Sarah Stiles, how's it going, Sarah?
Hello.
Marcel is here. Hello. Here for it, says Christy. Little Miss Q's here. How's it going, Q?
Hello. Sorry, there's too much stuff around here.
Yeah. Oh, don't mess up your camera. Your camera's all crooked.
Sorry. That thing is bugging me.
How's it going? Greetings, everyone. Loving this waiting music. I like that song, guys. That's a cool song. Sarah Moore's here. How's it going? Ready for my reseller therapy. Awesome. Getting hype. Tommy in Seattle's here. Says hello, CNC. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, guys. I haven't seen you guys since last year. I need to get like a.
Uh-oh. Bye-bye. Where's the live?
Oh man.
Oh, it is.
Sorry, I've got my therapy right here. Maybe I should put a little cough medicine in it or something. Kelly says, hey y'all, while we're waiting, hit that like button. Yeah. Let's see. Rebecca says, hello, I love watching your videos. I live in Tennessee. Awesome. How's it going, Rebecca? Thanks for joining this live. Lori says, happy New Year. Kissing Cousins here from AKA Wendy from Texas. Wendy, thank you so much for joining us. Zombies corrected me, saying January, not July. I do that all the time. I will say January, July, or like I'm really bad with August and April. Like I get those mixed up all the time. Jason Miles, how's it going? Finally caught a live. Trina. Hey guys, love watching, I'm guessing. Love watching your channel. There we go. Renee of PA says, I think I'm walking jinx. Got everything copied on my new spreadsheet, sold items, but dashboard screens aren't working. I wish I had someone else to do the computer work. Hello, by the way. I don't know. You're not a walking jinx. I feel like there's a lot of little things that aren't too obvious, but once you know them, they're pretty easy. Like Kathy's not very computer savvy, but
I can't figure anything out.
She's
if it
pretty
goes
good
wrong.
with the spreadsheet. I'm trying to think of a way I can help you at this point, but we'll talk about it in a little bit. Let's keep going. We got Bonnie here. Gardening Sis, liking your moving videos. I'm sore, guys. I didn't move anything today. My legs are so sore from walking up and down these stairs a million times. Charlene, hello from Anchorage, Alaska. It was a busy day for me at the law office today. Uh-oh. Working the day job. Tommy said, "Oh wow, I just noticed the empty wall behind Kathy." Oh man. Let's see. How's the moving going? I cannot wait to hear. Tell us everything. It's going all right.
It's going pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Like, nothing's really... Almost everything we do, like, ends up having a million problems that we, like, didn't... Like, we try to think about the problems that could happen beforehand, and other things happen or whatever. So, nothing has happened badly, right?
Yeah.
Did anything, like, unexpected happen? He's been doing a lot of it on his own, so I don't know.
What I was not expecting is we've been, before we rented and started moving stuff, we had like, I've walked through there maybe 3 times or so, you know, with the operator and stuff, and there was never anybody there. And then like I start moving, and every time I'm there moving, there's a lot of people there. So it's been making it a little bit difficult for recording videos while I'm there. You know, I'm not too confident in that yet because it's a loud, echoey place, right? So
just act like you own the place and you know what
yeah.
you're doing, and you just
it's not that I'm
we're
afraid
just
of
pulling our sales from our
what I'm
dark.
afraid of is
I see this
somebody
comment
being a
about
little
dark.
too interested in coming over and then like striking up a
Oh.
conversation. So it's like, you know,
Seeing our Walmart clothes that we sell.
yeah, and then it's like that turns into a 30-minute, 40-minute conversation,
I
which
think most people like to keep to themselves.
yeah,
I
I
could be
mean,
wrong.
I don't know.
It
Someone
could
scared
just
me
be 'cause
last
that's
night.
how I am.
Death Valley Finds, hello from Mississippi. How's it going? Don't forget to use your store supplies coupon. Oh yeah. Sorry, I've got the fresh Diet Coke got me. Monica, hello. Beatrice is here. John says, at any point in this process, have you regretted moving everything to self-storage, which has no internal lighting? No regrets yet, but we have some
not too
plans and
dark, I
ideas
mean-
for the lighting.
Like, what do we? I mean, do we really need lighting? It's like literally just
it's
go in,
not
pick it,
bad,
and leave.
Right. I mean, like, Reese, can you lay down? He's like, it's meatball time.
I know.
It's
He's like,
meatball
"Oh,
time.
We're on the YouTube.
I know that music. It's meatball time.
There you go. It's over there.
It's in your bed.
Good boy.
Find the meatball. Oh, your video's kind of laggy. No regrets. The lighting. I pulled a few items yesterday as I finished moving stuff, and it wasn't too bad. I was able to use my flashlight on my phone for something that I wasn't sure about, but that was only on one of the items. But we do have some ideas that we're probably gonna do. So stay tuned for that kind of stuff. Monica says, cleaning my workstation while listening to you guys. Awesome. Way to stay busy. Chrissy, I can't believe you're moving. Yeah, it's inevitable, right? Everybody's got to move. Got to move. Hello, guys. Happy New Year. How's it going, Thrifty Mama? How far away is the new storage place?
It's like 5 miles, but I know that sounds like a lot, but it's by everything that we do every day.
I feel like a lot of the things we're going to talk about tonight, because this is just naturally the topic, is a lot of what tomorrow's video is about. We go over all this kind of stuff in the video. So I don't know. Should we try to change the subject, or
I don't think you're going to be
should we
able
just
to
spoil
do
the
that.
crap out of tomorrow's video? Moving inventory is rough. We moved last November, right before Thanksgiving, and I had right around 1,800 listings, all in the typical plastic bins. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, the moving process, right? Like, we haven't had any issue with finding inventory, needing to know where something is. Like, that has been perfect, right? Like, we haven't lost anything. If anything, we've done an actual inventory of the items, and that's been very smooth. It's boring, right? Like making sure what's in the boxes, but
we might even do the last 2 rows.
oh yeah, we still have to do the last 2 rows. So I don't know. We'll see. You guys want to watch that?
You know they want to. So interesting.
It's just it's cold, which isn't that bad. Like I like the cold, so moving in the cold doesn't really bother me. It bothers me more just having the front door open while I'm bringing stuff in and out, and then like having to have the heat on. Like, you know, I'm an old man. Anyway, so it hasn't been too bad. It's been a while since I've been able to see your videos, but glad to see you guys again. It's been so helpful. Awesome. Stacy, thanks for joining. Kristen, how's it going? He says, hey, gang, Real Squirrel.
Hey, Kristen.
I'll be sure to stop by the storage unit and chat with you and be that guy. Okay, so like the storage unit we have has automatic lights. And so I was like, oh, yeah, to shut off the world, I closed the door so that I could work alone in the unit, right? There was enough light that comes through above until it turns off automatically. And then it was pitch black. And I was like, oh. So I had to, fumble around to find my phone and all that kind of stuff. But then, we have obviously the flashlights right in. So got the lights all working again. But that was probably the scariest 5 seconds of my life.
Was it scarier than that time you locked yourself in our own trailer?
No, that was
so scary.
That was bad. Guys, don't lock yourselves in your trailer.
I should have known to go check.
With a broken handle that you can't open from the inside.
In like 90-degree weather.
In 90-degree weather when you don't have your phone.
You didn't have. So. And I'm up here and he could have probably
he's taking a long time.
He literally could have died.
I was freaking out. I was about to kick down the door.
Didn't you bust the door? How did you get out?
I don't even know.
I don't remember how you got out. That was scary.
Christy, I have lighting in mine. Mine's an outdoor one. I have lights in the ceiling and have an extension cord that goes to a converter box in my truck. Hey, that's a great idea. It's a little far from, we're pretty far from the parking lot, but we're working on it. Kathy, what's your secret for getting to the gym?
I just get in the car and Well,
she
first
likes
off, I like getting in the car by myself. Yeah. I like driving at night by myself when not many people are on the road. So that's a good thing. And I like playing the music in my car really loud. And then I tell myself if I do my workout, I can go sit in the hot tub in the steam room for 30 minutes. So
hot tub and steam room.
That's what I do. So that gets me there.
Kathy, how many listings are you doing a day? Each day right now? Right now, we're kind of in the in-between mode, but So
I'm on track for my week, which is 105 for the week. I don't necessarily care how many I get up per day.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do 21 Monday through Friday, but this week I did Sunday 15, Monday 21, Tuesday 0, Wednesday 27. Today I did 21. Well, I need to do one more, and then tomorrow I'll do 21.
Yeah. And then once you get, very familiar or comfortable with that, then you'll step it up. You'll get.
And that was this week while we're doing all this. And I was still able to take new photos every day.
Yeah.
Somehow. So I think, it's just going to get easier and easier. But I didn't have to source this week because we have a million things from Binsmith. So I don't know. It might get tricky once I have to source and list and photograph. We'll see.
We'll see. You can do it.
I know.
Potter says, hey, your boys are so cute. Don't tell them. No, they are cute.
They know.
They're adorable. And they know it. And they take advantage of it. Tommy says, twos, ones, change them. 2 questions. 1, changing bots and just got Posh VA. Do you use the ENL feature? ENL feature. I'm not good with acronyms. Let me see.
Edit next list or.
Oh. Have you used it? I don't. Kathy's the one.
I mean, is that different than just it sharing your closet? Or I didn't know. I guess I don't think I use it because
that refreshes the listings.
Right. I just do the normal sharing.
We do the normal sharing. Sometimes Kathy will relist. Is that a different feature?
Yeah, that's a different feature, which I've been doing every day this month.
Have you?
Well, every time I've been listing away from here at the coffee shop, I've been doing my relist, which I think in general is going to help.
As far as does it really help or do regular shares work just fine? I don't know. I feel like
I don't know if it helps. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that. I feel like that was big when the whole, what was it called? The 30-minute method or whatever. That was big on YouTube for a little while. I feel like that was, I feel like that came out around that time, the whole edit next list thing. So I don't hear about it too much nowadays. Posh VA just has it as a feature.
Yeah, I don't think it matters either way.
We just share. It's less work. And then I set computer to never sleep but keeps shutting down. Any help?
You figured ours out. That was happening in the beginning when we had
yeah.
I don't know what you did though.
I'm afraid to try to. So it'd be on. Is it a laptop? If it's a laptop, it might. It's probably not a laptop. Let's see. Power saving, power and sleep settings. I guess I'm not even. This isn't even the computer we do. I don't know. That might be a question that's very specific to your computer, Tommy. To never sleep. There might be some extra power saving thing in the background.
If anyone knows.
Yeah, anybody better at computers than me?
How to keep your computer on all the time.
It is a laptop. I wonder if does your battery stay fully charged when it's plugged in, or does it drain? Let's see. We'll keep going and keep talking, Tommy. John says, but how's it? Let me see. How's it going to affect workflow? If everything being there and you get the last minute orders, they'll have to wait until next day trip for storage. How much delay will it put in shipping? Well, we have 2-day shipping on eBay. So,
I plan to be at the storage every day.
Yeah.
Pretty much anyways.
The way we're just going to do it is we're going to set a cutoff time. We're probably going to start adding that in our listings. If you order before X on the, whatever day, like whatever it is, whatever we figure out, we haven't figured it out yet, but we'll put that in our listings, which with List Perfectly, you can have that automatically put in your eBay listings pretty easily. We just have to set it up, figure it out and set it up. Yes. Fully charged. Turn off power. Yeah, it might be the power saving mode, like doing it wrong said. I do feel like there are 2 different settings, like they're saying. Maybe you could use a work light with a rechargeable battery to go to the storage place. Just a thought. It's a good idea. So I'm trying to work with a sponsor. That's why I'm being kind of ambiguous with it. I'm trying to get in contact with a sponsor to see if they'd be willing to sponsor a video. If they don't, we're probably still going to buy it because it's a good idea. But yeah, a battery sponsor. How are you planning on putting new items in your inventory bins? You guys go through and put them and empty your boxes. Now boxes are away. Are you planning on listing at the storage? No. So we do use List Perfectly, and we're probably in the spreadsheet, and
we're doing it the same.
We're gonna do it the same. So we're gonna have the running idea, because this is one of those things that we haven't fully planned out yet, but the idea is I'm going to be able to set up our laser printer and then print up what Kathy is taking to the storage unit, and then as she puts it in there, she's going to manually write it down, and then we'll update that stuff. So that's an inconvenience, right? That's one of the downsides of doing it, but until we find a better way, I think that's probably going to be the best way, because we'll have the hard copy that we could reference in case there's a mistake or whatever, and we'll just update it.
I mean, this first week or two, we were able to empty a lot of boxes just by doing the inventory. So for like my newly listed stuff this week, I'll just put it in the empty boxes and take it there and put it. So I'll already have it inventoried before I take it. But yeah, going forward, once those boxes are gone, we'll just do it the normal way.
One thing we were not expecting was the very, very bad cell signal there. So like it's pretty bad, especially right inside the unit. Like there's nothing. So I don't know. Is there like a range extender that you can get from like your vehicle to like push into a building? That'd be cool. Can't wait to watch tomorrow's video. No spoilers. LOL. Good night, guys. Brianna, good night. Charlene, what about having your viewers take a poll on what you might be revealing on tomorrow's video? You want to do a poll? I mean,
it's not you. You guys pretty much.
Whoever's here is going to watch tomorrow's video anyway. I'm being a weirdo.
Like always.
You guys are like our greatest supporters. If you're here for our live, you're watching our videos. We do appreciate that.
Sorry, I'm going to clip a couple nails under the table because. Okay, I just got them done a few days ago, and the girl was like, "Do you want me to cut them?" And I said no, but now I wish I said yes.
Let's see. Kelly said it was smart of you to do an inventory before you move. Yeah, sometimes we're smart. Sometimes. Shannon says, just get the motion sensors battery powered lights. Yeah. Motion. So they have battery powered motion sensor lights? Because they.
Like what a kid would have as a nightlight, but maybe battery powered.
Yeah. Open house party at the storage unit? Just put a Diet Coke in the freezer and to get slushy.
I saw those comments.
Really?
Yeah, we'll have a party at the storage unit, and my favorite is like
slushies.
my favorite is like when
and meatballs.
when sodas have been in like a cooler with ice for a long time, like if you're camping or something.
Oh yeah,
I love it. Like I'd love to have just a like Yeti cooler here with a bunch
like
of
a
sodas
wet
in it.
aluminum can of soda.
It gets so cold.
All right, we're already talking about food. We're only like 20 minutes in.
I bought me some snacks. He's like hungry.
You gonna eat crackers? I have a graham cracker here. I was munching on graham crackers. I would use a rechargeable camping lantern in my unit. It gets dark there, and there are no outlets. Yeah, we don't have outlets in ours. Are you guys on Mercari? Yeah. Or leave a Diet Coke in your freezer for too long, and your entire freezer is a slushie. Yeah, right.
That would be us.
That would be us. Have you guys used eBay coupons? We have, but very limited.
Yeah.
We like the only instances we've used them is when somebody tried to make or ask for an offer on something and eBay would not let us reply with the offer. I made a coupon to give that discount to equal the offer. That's the extent of coupons that we've really done.
I think I put up a 10 off 50 once and nobody used it for like a week. We have the markdown sale, so it's like if I add coupons on top, it just becomes almost not worth it. I don't know. Like, I feel like we mentioned this in tomorrow's video. I'm trying not to like lower the prices of stuff too quickly and stuff.
Yeah.
So just adding coupons and just taking more profit away.
Yeah. Tommy says, "Oh, hot tub. Yes." They tell me there's an actual gym area. Michael, hello. How's listing going to be affected with everything listed over in the storage, but unlisted inventory in the house and then need to be moved? I wants photo and listing having stuff in two places. Yeah, that's basically the idea is to have everything that's in the inventory, like in the storage unit, is theoretically listed. We might have like one or two like bins of like overflow stuff stored there.
We were talking about like a week, maybe even keeping it a week, because like I already sold some stuff I listed today.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd hate to take it and then go get it right back.
Right.
I often sell a lot of stuff in the first week that I list.
So possibly listing stuff, keeping it here in that closet in, bins or something for a period of time, maybe a week, just to see if it sells quick, because a lot of the stuff does sell really quick. And that could reduce a lot of that back and forth, unnecessary back and forth. So I don't know. Again, this is all stuff that we're figuring out. As far as why we moved to the storage unit, I think we might save that for tomorrow's video. But yeah, these are the things that we're trying to work out, and we love suggestions. So if you guys have had any experience doing it this way, let us know. I feel like there's a crowd of people that have been burnt or that have had very bad experiences with storage units in the past. And so there's people that are like, this is the biggest mistake of your life, basically, right? And, if it is...
I can guarantee it's not.
I am for sure.
Definitely not the biggest.
She's talking about marrying me. Hey everyone, how's it going? Let's see. Do you use Posture VA for sending offers? If yes, what is your discount? We do. We have it automatically return any like with a 20% offer, right?
Oh yeah, like.
So anytime somebody likes one of our items, Posture VA sends 20% off plus shipping discount. And that's how Kathy has it structured price-wise that way.
Yeah, a lot of my items I like have more wiggle room than that. So it's just kind of to get the negotiation started. Sometimes they'll offer less and I'll still accept.
Let's see. We have a very bright battery-powered motion light that's mounted on the stairs in our basement, powered by D batteries. Okay. Get those rechargeable ones too. Let's see. Have each one set plug, non-plug, sleep. Okay, so that's. I'm wondering what's going on, Tommy. It's weird. I feel like if you have the setting, it should follow it. See, Let's Do Lunch. How's it going? Let's Do Lunch podcast. Hey, Kathy and Chris. Made sure to hit the like when we got here. We appreciate that. Speaking of, it looks like we have.
Whoever you are, Kristen or Angie. Probably not Rachel because she's probably still alive.
Rachel's probably live. Rachel, if it is you, go back to your live. Looks like we have 185 people here and only 38 likes. If you guys don't mind, hit that like button and help us out a little bit. We do appreciate that. Jesse James is here. When's the release of your OnlyFans? I'm ready to subscribe and tip. Well, okay. I don't know. Was that
all right?
Was that supposed to be blocked
get it right
or
now?
OnlyFans. It's just gonna be videos of Reese laying in his bed eating meatballs.
People would literally watch.
Brenda, took my mom thrifting a week ago, found MGM promo 80s vintage truckers denim jacket. Wow. That sounds pretty cool. Few small spots and distressing. I noticed in description and paid $5, sold for $106 in one day. Nice.
Awesome.
Love those kinds of sales.
I sold a sweater overnight. I listed yesterday, sold it sometime in the night for 120, bought it for $5, so about the same little flip.
Sweet. Q says, I have a meeting about us getting a small warehouse space next month. I can't wait to get my shop out of the storage unit. That's cool. Moving on up.
Yeah, if it was going to be longer than what we think it's going to be, we'd probably have looked for a different type of, a warehouse or even an office building or something.
The storage unit is temporary.
Very temporary.
Temporary as we could possibly be. The battery powered, you can get TJ Maxx cheap and they work well, or leave a battery powered lantern.
Hey, Kendra.
Jesse Jane said my comment was a follow up on someone else's comment the other day. Okay. Well, we got one subscriber at least, right? Kendra, how's it going?
How's the bacon?
How's the
You
bacon?
changed your business name, Kendra.
Baking, right?
Bacon.
She's not like doing bacon anymore, right? My unit is drive-in and climate controlled. I have lights in the hallway, but it can get dark in the back. Same with the bad Wi-Fi in the unit. That's cool that it's drive-in. Have to say, I love the Bins Miss videos. We live in Canada with no Bins locations, and when we go to Idaho, we go to the Bins and bring home a car full. That sounds fun. That sounds fun for the border too. How do you drive across the border with a car full of Bins finds?
I said I'm never going to the Bins again, but today I was talking about the Bins. I was like, do you think if I go to the Bins, do you think I could just start listing stuff from there, like on the ground? Like just put it on the ground. I feel like other people do that. That's how they like stay there the whole day. They just list as they like look.
Yeah. You got the white background thing.
Right. I mean, I guess I could.
Rob, how's it going, man? Junk monkey. Shannon, yes, agree. I leave my items I recently list at home for a week or so. That's a good, and then take them to storage. I do keep shoes at home since they do sell fast. I use 2-day shipping and it works great. Awesome. It gives us some hope.
I know it's very split. I've been getting a lot of Instagram messages about I love my storage unit, but then others, most people on Instagram have been pretty positive. Some of the YouTube comments are like, biggest mistake.
Just, I mean, not like they're negative. They just, I feel like if they knew the whole picture, that's That's what tomorrow's video is about. Like, yes, it sounds crazy. We have a great setup here and all that, but it's for a better, bigger reason, right? We're not just doing it because. It's not just because. Let's see. Uh-oh, are the points not working? Let me see. You can read some. Is he? You just woke him up.
Okay. Who did you last read? I don't know where you stopped, so I can't really. It seems like people are talking amongst themselves.
Yeah, so I got Christy here. Christy says, I have been...
All right, I'll read it. Okay. I have been at mine for over a year and love it. I list at home, but all listed inventory is in the unit. Nice to have all that out of the house.
Yeah. Nice.
Tommy, there's not going to be an easy. I feel you could have 9 items at home, but that one item in the unit. So you'll still have to go for that one item. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Luckily, the unit is not in a very inconvenient place. It's basically on the way to anything that we ever drive to. So storage is a means to an end.
Kristen, so far the points do nothing. But Chris was working on that today. I was trying to find some things to, at least get the idea going.
This was the one I was trying to work on. You guys would be able to redeem and then have like this little thing pop up that you made a sale. Boom, sale. See the little gift down there? But then you guys
don't get too excited.
You would be able to do it.
Eventually, hopefully, it will be more than just like fun gifts and stuff.
Yeah, not just that, but like, yeah, I don't know. You can like shut off my camera if you want me to stop. You can shut off my microphone or do stuff like that. Basically, just interact and do fun stuff. Storage is a means to an end. We all have those steps to take sometimes, for sure. Rob said, I just created a Poshmark account and need to learn how to use it.
Rob, it's so easy compared to like eBay. I guess it's tricky if you're not used to sharing, because you do kind of have to share, which is why we use Poshmark VA. Mm-hmm. But, if you have like a handful of items to start, I would just share them yourself probably. Get used to it. If you end up listing a few hundred items, then maybe look into a bot. Poshmark VA.
Using code Ginger.
Yeah.
Of course.
So.
Or whoever you like more.
Good luck with Poshmark, though. Poshmark, I would say most people are going to make an offer like rarely do things sell full price. Although I overprice my items, so that could be why. Maybe other people sell stuff full price more often. I did sell something full price today for $79.
Ooh, nice.
So that was cool.
Bless your memory would subscribe to Reese's OnlyFans. Let's see. My comment was, let's see. It's a secret location. Are you? The bins in Canada. Q says, I've been in mine for a year and the space just doesn't work for me anymore. Hopefully we're not there for a year.
How many items do you have, Miss Q?
Lizette, how's it going? Happy Thursday.
I'm actually so surprised how there's still a lot of space and you have almost everything there.
Is Kathy's camera like freezing for you guys a little bit? Because her face was just like frozen like this for me for a second. Kendra says it's intense. LOL, things are happening. Missing reselling so much though. Might have to rethink some things.
Yeah, I feel like because baking is like more like your passion, right?
Yeah,
it's like almost like Chris, like woodworking, and now I don't know. Did you like it when you were trying to do it for a job?
I did, but so little past history. I used to do woodworking, right? I was a woodworker, have a full-on woodworking shop in my garage. I would build custom furniture. What was that? Oh, we just gotta buy me a coffee.
Cool. Is it reading it out loud? Because I don't see.
Did it read it out loud? I think it was an alert. I didn't. It was so small on my screen. I didn't get to read it though.
Does it mean they're in the chat or no? It could just be okay.
No, they don't have to be. They might be.
I don't know that they are. Frank, if you're in the chat, thank
Frank
you.
Said, I switched over from my crappy spreadsheet to yours. Wanted to give some support for it. Thanks for offering it. Awesome. Frank, if you're here, thank you so much for that support. Glad it's working out. So yeah, back to me and my story. So I had always had the dream since high school to be a furniture builder and all that, woodworking is my passion. And so I became one. I started my business and started building stuff. And then it quickly changed because not changed. Like I still love making stuff with my hands, working with wood. But when it's a business, it's not really, you're not really that passionate about it anymore. Because what I wanted to do was build stuff for me and for the kids and my wife,
which we never got.
And I never got to. It's like there's the old story about the cobbler's kids has no shoes, right? The cobbler's so busy making shoes for everyone else in the town.
Every time we go to your mom's house and I see her desk, and your dad's house and I see his TV stand and everything.
So when you're doing it for a living and when you're doing it to pay the bills, right? And you're just getting started, all that stuff gets, all the ones that you want to do get put on the back burner. So that's what happened. And yeah.
So stay tuned. He might make some things for the reselling business soon.
Yeah.
All right. Where we at? You said hi to Lizette.
Yeah.
Hey, Lizette. Thank you.
Jason says the border's fun. We do a commercial import. Okay.
Okay.
Lots of going back and forth.
Like when you guys chat amongst each other. We'll just go a little bit further down.
You guys going to FlipCon? We saw the dates were announced. We are hoping to.
Yeah, as long as we can get a babysitter.
Yeah.
Which is always a challenge.
That's the thing. If we can get someone to watch our kids, someone we trust, not just anybody, right? Like my mom is just about the only people we trust. So if we can get my mom to watch,
it depends on what her schedule is like in August, I guess. They also will already be in school by that time, so.
Yeah, they do school early. Mm-hmm. New house.
A new house, hopefully.
Hopefully, nothing. There's nothing yet, but yeah, that's the goal. That's the hope. And yeah, we'll rent. We talk about that here. We're trying to get another house, rent this one out, move on up.
Chunk Monkey's gonna watch a Posh Beginners video.
There you go. It's the way to do it. I'm not even joking. I watched a YouTube video on how to do literally everything in my life.
Like he watched a YouTube video on how to create a spreadsheet and then he did it.
I did.
And then
I
you
did.
That's pretty cool.
If you guys want to know how I'm so good at making spreadsheets, I watched a YouTube video.
Anytime our car needs fixed, he'll just watch a video and fix it.
Yeah. Yep. Literally everything. And then if you find something that you can't find a video for, but it's something that needs to have a video, then you can put a video up and you make some money. Sometimes when I'm at the bins or estate sales, I'll comp an item but sell similar right then just to start a draft and save time later.
That's smart.
That's a great idea.
That's something I always want to do and never do.
I saw List Perfectly just came out with a way to sell similar from eBay, like do your listings that way. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
Did you guys buy a new house on the down low? No, not yet.
If we did, we sure as heck would not have moved all the stuff to
No, we would have moved it right into the house.
Right?
Yeah.
I wish. Yeah. At this point, we're just waiting to file this year's taxes and then hopefully start the process after that.
Yeah, this year is a big year as far as that kind of stuff. The last couple of years we've just, I don't know, been playing put out the fires, catch up, just like all frantic, go, go, go. We haven't really been able to stop and breathe and focus on, like, we're still sole proprietor. We don't have LLC. We haven't done a Schedule C or whatever that stuff is. So this year, we're like, okay, we got to start doing this kind of stuff. We got to start figuring out what the actual right way to do the overall grand scheme thing, right? So we've talked with a bookkeeper. We're hiring a bookkeeper, and starting to offload some of that kind of stuff. Because, you know, we're not Superman. We can't do it all. So, trying to offload whatever we can, whatever we feel comfortable with. Yeah.
Yeah.
And make changes for the better.
Yeah.
Susan, how's it going? Hey, Miss Q. She'll help you out, Rob. I feel you guys. I'm growing out of my little work area and thinking really hard about a new storage unit. It's just so expensive. I'm in Cali.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how expensive you're talking, but like when Chris Daily Refinement said how much his units cost.
I know his were pretty big, but
they were big, but
like more than
$2,000 a month.
Here you could probably get a warehouse for that, like a huge one for that much.
Yeah.
How much he was paying for a little storage unit.
So our unit is like $250.
Yeah.
For like a 10 by 20.
And the first one's $1. Although you
yeah,
pay like a startup fee, but
yeah, and you can pay insurance and all that kind of stuff. But it was like it's month to month. We can like leave at any point. $250. That's really like 5-6 more items a month, like listing. So it's
hey, I got my 105 listings up for the first time ever in a while. Like by having everything out of here, right? Focusing more.
Oh, Q said her unit just doubled starting this month. Yeah.
Wow.
So I guess we're locked in for 6 months, but it could change after that.
But then I wonder if you could just like switch it to mine. Oh, can my wife just rent it now for 6 months?
Can I rent that unit?
Although I guess that'd probably be at the new price.
Right.
I don't know.
Susan said getting a storage unit allowed me to advance my business. I was holding back listing because I was running out of room in my house. So happy I did it. I feel like that's what we were at, because you know we're pretty adamant about keeping the business upstairs, right? Because our downstairs is like 1,300 square feet or so, which with 2 kids, us, a dog, it's like it's not a whole lot of space, and it's not laid out great. I feel like
there's no extra room anywhere. Right. If we wanted to, literally, we'd have to put the kids in the same room, and that would and their rooms are not very big to begin with.
So even if we wanted to, we couldn't like move our business partially downstairs
for all the other reasons in the video tomorrow. That wasn't going to work anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And the garage wasn't. We had that live a while back. Where we discussed all the things.
Yeah.
Every space in this home was not going to work.
Yeah. We just want a bigger house so we could do more. Tax question. Do you use eBay's monthly profit sheets for tax prep? No, but we probably should. that would be helpful.
We just use the spreadsheet right now, our own spreadsheet.
Yeah. This is the year we're paying someone else to do it now. So, we were quoted a price. I won't talk about it too much now, but the price that it is costing us to have a bookkeeper is worth it. It's saving us time, saving Kathy time, and
they just know a lot more. Like we can ask them questions.
They know more.
They'll help us. They know enough to save us the money that we're going to pay them.
Yeah,
for sure. Probably a lot more.
So, again, it's just like with the storage unit. At this point, if Kathy could get 10 more listings up a month, everything's paid for, right? And 10 is just like a couple, it's like an hour, right?
I could do that right now.
She could do it right now. Let's need to get a few things ready. How often are you planning on going to your storage unit for shipping?
Planning every day as long as I'm already going that direction, which pretty much am. Like a lot of people are like, what about if it's a snowstorm? Like, guys, if there's a snowstorm, there's a 100% chance we're still going to like Chick-fil-A or something, which is not too far away.
Kathy gets cabin fever.
I do.
As soon as there's like an inch of snow on the ground, she's like, we gotta go.
But you gotta drive us because I don't like driving in the snow.
Snow's not a problem.
Yeah, like I leave the house like 364 days per year. Like I don't like staying home all the time.
Yeah. We also, we don't live like where it snows a lot.
If there's a blizzard, it's like a one-day thing, and the next day
it's gone
you just
in the afternoon. Um, I just share here and there using Posh and fast. No need for VA. Share store 5 times. Share store 5 times a day using new sharing tool on Posh. Okay. So how much, Susan? How much time does that take you to share through Posh 5 times a day? And would you trade that for $1? Would you pay $1 a day, or less than $1 a day?
Right.
You
'Cause,
might
like,
want to look at
honestly,
Posh or VA.
even 5 minutes is worth more than $1.
Yeah.
That's how I see it, anyways. I
So
guess
you're-
it depends on what you're selling, or like, I don't know.
Everybody's
lot of
saying your
factors.
camera's fine, but I keep seeing on my screen your camera
Well,
freezing.
stop looking at my.
I want you. I'm looking at you.
Stop.
Okay. No. Kendra will bring cookies. Ah, she's got some good
Yeah.
cookies. Those. We need to order some.
I know.
I haven't had your cookies in a while.
But then also, I'm trying not to eat that kind of
I
stuff.
know. Man, this Christmas season was so. New Year's Eve, we made like a big charcuterie board fondue thing here at home with the kids, and we got way too much stuff.
But I didn't eat the fondue.
And I ate all of it. That was me. Didn't think it would come on your live. Oh,
Frank, was that Frank?
what?
Oh, FJ Treasures is Frank.
Frank?
Was that the Buy Me a Coffees?
Oh, was that? Oh, yeah.
Right, you're confusing me.
I was thinking OnlyFans.
Oh my gosh.
OnlyFans comment.
Thank you.
Frank, thank you.
I did not know your name was Frank. Is that?
Oh, okay.
Are you one
talking
person?
OnlyFans?
Because also I feel like I see a tiny picture like this, and to me it looks like two people in it. So I've always like seen your picture and thought there was like you guys were like a couple, or like I don't know.
On this picture?
Yeah. I can't see it. I see it way smaller than that.
It looks like a shed that's like a treasure chest, and then like
Well, to me,
FJ Treasures.
It looks like two people's heads.
That looks like two people's heads, huh?
On this small of a little picture, yes. Thank you so much, Frank.
Thank you. Chris, how can you walk out in a shirt only while it's freezing out? You didn't catch a cold? No, I love the cold.
He literally shovels the snow, and like the other day he helped me clear off the car in his flip flops.
Flip flops and gym
Like
shorts.
in like 6 inches of snow.
Yeah. And I was sweating. I love it. It's having to do. I love it. It's having to do it when I don't want to do it. That's frustrating. It makes you not have a passion. Yeah. Having to and wanting to, two different things. Yeah.
I wouldn't call it reselling. I wouldn't say it's like a passion. I just like making money, and it's an easy way to do that.
Frank and Janelle, husband and wife.
See, I
Yeah.
thought they were a couple.
Trying to understand spreadsheets. Slow here. Well, I mean, if you haven't seen the how-to video, I keep pointing people there. A lot of the questions that I've gotten over the last few days, I do answer in the videos that I've already put out. And yeah, I know they're long, but well, the how-to video is long, but it goes over everything. Kathy hasn't watched it yet, but
I just try not to mess anything up.
I work out of it, so my problem isn't the inventory space. It's flooring in the shipping photos, death pile inventory. I only source 5 months out of the year, enough to list all year. Okay, so that's I can understand that being difficult with a storage unit. Bought you some coffees for the spreadsheet instead of the super chat. YouTube doesn't rob his money. Hey, that's
Thank you.
smart. Appreciate that. Sorry for interrupting. Didn't think it would show up on a live. I forgot I set that up, honestly, because that's funny though. Junk Monkey said, I blocked a lowball offer person and they just sent me another ridiculously low offer. Don't you love that? How do they figure that stuff out?
Are you talking about on Posh or like on eBay? Because I know he's just said he started Posh. Because Posh, you're going to get a ton of low offers, like way low compared to whatever you list at. This month, Kristen. This month I have to list all of my bins, miss.
Oh, Colorado meetup?
Maybe if it's a Colorado Springs meetup.
I want to meet up.
Yeah. Or like
during
maybe
school
a Castle
hours.
Rock meetup or something.
Leave the kids in school.
Luncheon, Castle Rock Goodwill. I love that one.
Ooh. Oh,
Well,
that's why you got
going.
the storage
We can't
unit.
like get too far because I always get nervous about traffic or something.
They'll take care of the kids. Oh, that's why you got the storage unit. Yeah. We would like to buy another house and be able to operate a business while we're moving and stuff like that. So, just preparation plus getting this house. I'm spoiling tomorrow's video, guys. I'm spoiling. You letting me? Ohio's a good place to visit. Move to Kentucky.
Kentucky's where Kayla lives, right?
I think so. Homeschooling Picker lives there.
If so, maybe she finds some great stuff. And the prices at the Goodwills always seem like so good.
Rob says we should do a Colorado meetup. My wife has family there. She can visit them while I thrift. Nice. I feel like how do you like arrange meetups like that, like big ones?
For what?
I don't know.
Like a big Colorado one?
Yeah, I mean not even that big. I don't know. Like how do you make how do you find somewhere where a bunch of people can go that you don't know who are going to RSVP and stuff?
I don't know. Talk to what's his name? Dave Eblis. They always do them.
Do they?
And Liz always does them. She just spit like.
Yeah, but that's more like.
I mean, most
closed,
restaurants,
right?
Like
they ask people and say, "Will you be there?"
Well, yeah, they make you. Like,
I'm saying like, "Hey guys, let's do a Colorado meetup. It'll be here on this date," and then like you don't know how many people are coming. Like, how does that?
Well, then you like. I guess if you're assuming you're gonna pay for the whole thing, anyways, it doesn't really matter if no one shows up, as long as you're okay losing the money paying for it all.
I'm not okay
just
with
rent
that.
a place.
If you ever do, I'd love to binge with you.
Anyways, that's why they charge the people like $10-15 up front just to like pay for it, and then you don't get your money back if you don't come.
Let's see. Congrats on the bookkeeper. It makes small business ownership so much easier. LOL and marriage. Yeah.
He pretty much handles it all anyway.
It'll make my life easier.
Yeah, I always feel bad because I throw all my receipts here for him to deal with. So yeah, that will be easier, right? Because now it'll just be them.
I haven't done them in a little while.
You folded them up nice. I literally just throw them there in a big pile.
Yeah. That's mostly for our mileage log.
Yeah.
I basically old school build a mileage log based off the receipts. How did you come up with the name Ginger Marvin?
It's a boring story.
She's a ginger. Our last name is Marvin. Right. That's basically.
So like the real reason is like so like when I started I started Instagram way before we did YouTube. So my Instagram name was already Ginger Marvin because that was like my nickname at church and everything. And
how's the move going?
Just got a $2 super chat. Living Picker. How's the move going? It's going. You can see Kathy's wall behind her. This is all that we have left. So this back wall here. I'm gonna be moving that out tomorrow. Living Picker.
Thank you, Living Picker. So yeah. Anyways, my Instagram. I don't know. When I heard there's like some reseller community on Instagram, I was like, I guess I'll just start posting some stuff, which was pretty much like package pics every day. But I just was posting it off my personal Instagram. Like I didn't make a new account or anything. So my name was already Ginger Marvin on there. Then when Chris was like, let's make a YouTube, we just wanted to keep all the names the same. So
yeah. And it works. It works
out,
too,
yeah.
right? It's a pretty good name. Probably the best name ever on YouTube, if you ask me. But who asked me? Kathy, why do you say you're not going to the Benz? I always say I'm going back because I feel like it causes more of a mess at home. I'm not going back because it causes more of a mess at home. But then the cost of goods is so low, I always go back.
I know. Today, a lot of stuff I sold was from the Benz, and I was like, man, these profits are so nice. I don't know. I do like the Benz. I was getting stressed out from Benz Miss. I don't like too much at once. Like you guys see all of the bins everywhere.
Yeah.
So if I go, it's going to be like one day or one time, get home, list it all before I go back again. Secondly, sometimes it's stressful when you're not finding anything because you're there and you're wasting your time. And we all know our time is like the most valuable thing. So I know I can go in a thrift store and find a bunch of stuff really fast, even though it costs more.
They're saying, where did we? He's right there.
So it's a trade-off. Like tonight, I took my son to Taekwondo, dropped him off at 6. I had to be back at 6:50. The thrift store is like 5-10 minutes away. So I had 30 minutes in there. I found probably 10 pairs of shoes and 2 like camo shirts and then like a shacket, new tag. All in that like 30 minutes. That's going to sell for probably a few $100s after it's all listed. So like profit. And I found all that in 30 minutes. Where at the bins, I might be there for 30 minutes and find like 2 things that I'm going to sell for like $10 each. So I don't know. I like the bins for when it's like an extra fun day or like to make a video, but not necessarily like counting on it. Because even the stuff that I said it was nice seeing the profit today, that's like, you know, I paid $1, made $15 profit, but I want to make like 20 plus profit on most items. So
yeah. Yeah.
So
what she said.
I do like it.
I like and dislike the bins.
Yeah.
Like I like
He's
that you
a
go
germaphobe.
and find the coolest stuff, the most random stuff, the most valuable
N64
stuff.
drawer.
That was cool. That was
what's
cool.
it called? Talk boy.
Talk boy.
We found
Still
some pretty
here.
cool stuff, right?
Still here.
Honestly, if you make a video about fixing
Tantric Secrets cassette tape.
Honestly, okay. I need to like go get that. Where did I put that?
Oh.
Okay. I did find another thing like that at
she
the
finds
bins.
all the tantric stuff.
I did, and I was like, I'm not gonna show it on. I found it during Benjamin's, but I took it out because I was like, I'm not gonna show it because it's too weird. But it has a good comp, so I did buy it, and I'm going to list it. So if you see this weird tantric cards thing in my store, that is why. Anyways. But yeah.
Oh no, my chat. Just came in to see, came in and was wondering how the storage unit was working for you. So far, so good. Switch to Coke Zero tastes much better than Diet Coke. I disagree. We're so used to the Diet Coke taste. We like it.
Coke Zero to me tastes like regular Coke, which I used to love, but now I think it's disgusting.
Yeah. Planning a few trips myself, says Lizette. That's cool. Oh no, the chat's moving too fast. I'm missing stuff. Susan Ginger is Kathy's nickname. Okay, so yeah. I got $500 offer on a $600 listing and put up minutes ago and have about $10 on it. Already packed, ready to ship.
Awesome.
Nice. Should I take it?
Yes. Take
yes.
it.
You know the answer. You know. MLW Fishing Man, what's going on? Share takes 2 to 3 minutes while it runs. I take pictures, so no real time lost on Posh. Okay. Well, when you're ready, Posh VA is less than $1 a day. Woo Junk Monkey got paid. Well, eBay layaway just took the offer. Nice.
No more meatballs.
No more.
Hey, stop stepping on my inventory.
What is everyone working on while they listening? Kathy, what type of books do you read?
I mean, right now it's that Atomic Habit.
Yeah.
I haven't been much of a reader, honestly, until the last couple months. I'm just trying to read some stuff, but
Mostly self-help.
Yeah, I've been like, I mean, I read a lot of like Christian books, so I don't know that anybody would be super interested, but I've been sharing whatever I'm reading currently on the Instagram, so.
I read a lot of children's books to the kids. I read at least 2 books a day. No.
We got our older son, the Harry Potter, like illustrated for Christmas.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for that. So yeah, we splurged on Harry Potter. They're cool. I was hoping for a little bit more illustration, but yeah, the illustrated books. I mean, so they're big, like bedtime story reading book kind of thing.
They resell pretty well too. Like after you read them, if you don't want to keep them.
Yeah. Trying to get them a little bit more interested in that kind of. There's the Reese guy. And he walked right over his bed. My wife is from the high country of Colorado, can walk in the snow with flip-flops and shorts, but has to have the thermostat cranked up. See, I'm like 66. 66. Excited for you too with your new changes. I could see where the storage unit would be a huge benefit. Yeah, it's almost necessary at this point. Shoveling snow in flip-flops. Shut up. I'm frozen when I get below 50. It could never. Yeah. I will say, when it did get that below 12 below, I pulled some things out of the trailer, and being out there for like 5 minutes, like with no coat on, like I was in a t-shirt, I felt it in my hands a little bit. I felt it.
I feel it in my hands at 30-degree weather.
Yeah.
So I don't know where you're at. Or
there's a lot of back and forth, so I'm just trying to make sure.
Scroll down way too far.
Let's see. We got Chris Martin. Are you like the bass player for Coldplay? Question about your spreadsheet. I only use it for sold items. Do I print off for taxes? Just download a new one for this year. So confused. Let's see. Do I print off for taxes? I mean, you could just add up the totals to see what your cost of goods sold and all that kind of stuff is. You could also pull reports from your eBay and all that kind of stuff. So I recommend using a new sheet every year just so you have the numbers different, so that, but when you have inventory in there, because you want to know your inventory cost at the end of the year and stuff like that. So talk to a CPA. Talk to a CPA. Can't you organize a meetup on your Discord? Possibly.
Y'all are stressing me out. Trying to like plan more things as we're like finally calming down a little bit.
I know. We're not the very meetup kind of people. Let's meet up at FlipCon. Tell them that we sent you, and maybe they'll give us a kickback or something. I don't know. People reached out to you so you can get an idea of how many people are going. It's fun. Definitely do it. Yeah, I mean, maybe. It does stress me out. Like my stomach is kind of rumbling right now.
What?
Just about the idea of like having a meetup.
Well, you're the one that
I know, but I'm like
Kristen, I've met up with her a few times.
Yeah.
We just like go to the bench for a couple hours or whatever. Like that to me is not stressful, but like an actual meetup where you have to plan things.
Yeah.
Or I don't want to organize anything ever, including my own life.
Kristen, good night. Have a great night. I've got to actually get these dumb shoes listed. See you later, Kristen. He's back in his bed. Ginger Marvin is a great channel name. I think so. Mine is boring, lol. Living picker. Meh.
Chris likes that we're not like, because Ginger Marvin doesn't necessarily say reseller.
Yeah.
It doesn't at all.
Yeah.
So.
It's more ambiguous.
Right. Like, so it can change.
So we could transition to something else if we ever wanted to.
Right. And like if we add the schooling, it kind of, it can go with the reselling.
So
if he does some woodworking up for making stuff for reselling, we can add that.
I learned that when I tried to do some woodworking channel like YouTube, and a lot of YouTube channels for woodworking were like the pallet wood farmhouse girl or something, like, like those kinds of, like, you're so niched down that like if pallet wood stuff ever goes out of style, which
kind of like right now
it did, then your channel is kind of gone. So yeah, it worked out in our favor to just be Ginger Marvin, right? And that's branding yourself rather than your content, I guess. So we are Ginger Marvin. Well, Kathy is. Have you ever considered buying in bulk, like speaking of pallets, of clothing, shoes to resell?
I have not considered it because I like to handpick everything because I only like to list things that I chose that I want to list. And also I've heard too many horror stories about the pallets. I also don't like to pay thousands of dollars for, I don't know what they're going to send me.
Yeah.
Or even if it's manifested, it could have flaws that's not disclosed. And I don't know. I just don't want to do that.
I consider it I feel like that's more like of a YouTube thing. Like, if we didn't have a YouTube channel, I'd be like, no, right? But that is content that is interesting to a lot of viewers. Like, a lot of people like to watch, like, unboxing of Amazon mystery boxes and stuff.
We're talking like a few $100 maybe, but thousands.
Yeah.
Like, most people I know that are getting pallets are spending thousands.
Yeah. So
I'm not willing to lose that even for a video.
With YouTube included in the equation, I would consider it, right? Like storage unit, I don't know. That's kind of, I would probably consider buying a storage unit even if we didn't have a auctioned off unit, right?
Or a few hundred though, not
right. No, yeah, not for thousands. I mean, he didn't say.
No, I know.
Thousands. Jesse didn't say.
I would never. I don't know. I'm not a very big.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go to Vegas and spend $10 and lose it and be like, I'm done. Even though I budgeted $500.
We've done that. We're like, let's go play slots. There goes $5. Where's my money?
I didn't even get a beer for free yet.
Yep. Hey everyone, how's it going, Aussie girl? Are you finding Poshmark slower?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
Chris, I think said you were looking at Mile IQ for mileage. You really need to install it. It's dead simple, runs in the background, and generates reports on a monthly basis. I really should because, yeah. I mean, it's not like I like doing my mileage log that way. It's just the way I've always done it. And that's one of the things we're trying to stop doing this year is like stop doing the things the way we always do it just because it's the way we always do it. Okay, so her camera is freezing. See, Jesse James says it is. Your camera is freezing a little bit. Really easy to use. I'm going to look into it. Dr. Pepper is better?
Sorry, I lost my chat. I have to re-get it.
Okay. Just drink water. Water is better.
I got my water here.
I mean, this is
I've been doing good on my water.
How much percentage of water is this? It's so much percent that they don't even have it on there. I don't know. Anything diet with sucrose or any variation tastes so nasty. Well, this has aspartame, right? Oh, is sucrose the is that what Coke Zero is? What is Coke Zero sweetened with? I've been going to an Amazon bin store that opened up right around the corner from my house. I've had some excellent finds at that store. Awesome. Kathy, I have a box to send to you. I sent you a message on IG forever ago. I need to get it to you.
Uh-oh.
Check your Instagram.
Well, if it's forever ago, I don't think I'll ever find it. Like, every single day, there's like, I honestly, especially if I keep my Instagram active, I get probably over 100 messages a day.
Yeah.
So I respond to some, but not all. Not like picking and choosing. Just like if I have a few minutes, I'll go to the top few just because those are the most recent. I might get yours one day and not the next, So just keep trying. Who said that though?
Kendra.
Oh, Kendra.
Yeah.
Kendra, I will.
So
I need to make an alarm to remind myself then.
She's probably going to be putting some cookies in that box. So you better answer that.
All right. What time is it? What time are we done on the live? I'm going to put 10:30 alarm to write Kendra back.
Are you enjoying Atomic Habits?
Yeah.
How much have you read?
Not enough. This week has been crazy.
Yeah.
But we were reserving weekends for leisure, so I was planning to read a lot on Saturday. So I know, like, I need to keep up I technically am reading 2 books right now, so
Yeah.
I'm still pretty good on track right now.
Actually,
I don't want to
like
get behind on the first week of the year. I do read a lot of books at the same time.
I don't know how she does it. I have a hard time reading more than like 1 or 2 books at a time. I have a hard time reading 1 book. I mean, honestly, but I did just get the audiobook of Atomic Habits, so that's what I'm gonna be. That's how I'm gonna read it when it's forced in my ears. Got those books too. Our kids love them. Yeah. Our kids, we're trying to get them into. I don't know. Connor seems to be a pretty good reader. Like he'll read himself in the morning, or so he says he does. So, that was one thing when I was a kid. I was never really, I never really formed the habit of reading, and that's one thing I do want our kids to do. So, the Harry Potter illustrated books are radical. What do you consider your best find?
Ever.
Yeah, what do you consider your best find? Can't use mine. Mine were the Hungerford dolls. That was my best find.
Yeah, if we're talking about ever, it would be this. I mean, best find because it sold for the most was the Burton snowboard. That was like a toddler size. I feel like the toddler ones sell for like way more than an adult Burton snowboard would sell for.
I just saw this chat come in at the very bottom. Margaret said, question, you were suggested to me by YouTube. What is this channel about? Margaret, we are resellers. We buy stuff from thrift stores, garage sales, and we sell it on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Kidizen, and we just kind of share our adventure. So that's the stuff behind us is our inventory. We're in the middle right now of moving to a storage unit, and that's what our channel's about. Just kind of like our reselling adventure, what sells for us, how much we bought, how much we paid, or how much we bought it for, how much it sold for, so on and so forth. So, plus we got the meatball down there, the Reese guy. He's the real star of the show. But that's what our channel's about. This Thursday night is just kind of like us getting to answer questions from the community, hang out, talk about silly stuff. We do this every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, to about 10:30. So, thank you so much for stopping in. While I'm transferring all my data to your new spreadsheet, I'm realizing that I haven't been faithful in listing all that I've picked up. Bad Wendy.
What did you say when we were doing our inventory today? Chris was like, there's 300 something items not in a box. Like, so they're in my inventory spreadsheet, but they're either not listed. They're
so
here
like
somewhere.
Our death pile that we need to find out. And it could be,
a lot of, and then when we filtered out the bins miss, which is all this stuff that I'm planning to list this week and next week.
It was like 100.
Yeah, it was less. It was 100 something. Like that, yeah. So, but yeah, so 130 items in a death pile is still a lot of. That's probably a lot of money. That's just sitting around.
Okay. But yeah, that's that. Did I show that in today's video?
You showed it. You were just telling me.
Was that in the video that I?
No.
That's the one I'm putting up tomorrow.
Yeah.
On how we did that. Might need to nix sourcing until I get caught up. It's not a bad way to do it.
I was gonna. I literally think I said no. I'm not gonna source in January, and then I went tonight because what am I gonna do when I'm just sitting around for? I guess I could have read my book.
List your death pile.
I know, but
just kidding.
Like to go to the
just
store.
Kidding. Rob says I'm still sourcing from when my death pile is big, but I only buy by the home runs. The run of the mill stuff comes in handy when sourcing is thin. Q says, I do all my sourcing for the whole year in 5 months, then list it all before sourcing season comes back around. See, that's the crazy thing about reselling. There's like literally no, like everybody does it differently, right? That's what's cool. That's what's cool. I love it. I do pick up home runs if I see them during my off sourcing time, but I'm very picky. Becky, how's it going? Vintage Viking Treasures.
Hey, Becky.
Jesse says, such a fancy cup for water only. Tell me you add sugar into your lemon at least. In your Stanley cup? Is that what you're talking?
This cup I try not to put anything in but water.
That is water only.
Yeah, but I do have some like electrolyte
She was
packs
influenced
and
on
stuff
Instagram.
This is the best purchase I've ever made in my whole life. Link in description.
I don't think there's a link.
It isn't, but you should put it because like this literally is the best cup ever. I mean, it keeps your drink cold for like 3 days. If I drink 2 of these every day, that's my water at least minimum.
It's funny because it's Stanley, but is that the Tool brand Stanley?
It's like the camping brand, isn't it? Well, maybe
it's
also the same.
Like I'll have like Stanley like tape measures and stuff. It must be different.
I have a lot of tumblers, and it's really the best one.
It's a different Stanley. Okay. Did you guys do a year in review video that I missed? If not, do you plan to? Happy New Year. We have not really. We've kind of talked about it a little bit. It might be
like by the time we got it all together, we'd be like February probably. So I don't know if we would, but maybe. But then I was like, what if we just do like monthly ones this year, or because we've been thinking like because I mean it's the same goal. I have hit 100K net. Maybe this year we do some sort of like every month. I don't know, like a little drawing where we keep filling in it. What is that called?
Drawing.
Yeah, like just draw it like
Like
be like, okay, we hit our first 10,000. You know what I mean?
Like a
and
meter?
Then every time you hit 10,000 in profit, you just like color in the next one or whatever.
Oh.
You're the one that said it. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing a breakdown video. It just is one of those videos that takes a lot of thought, and I don't like those videos.
Right. Margaret said, awesome. Just starting to toy with that a bit myself, and I've been researching it. Explains why YouTube suggested you. Thanks. Margaret, thanks for hopping in. There was a guy that had 2 carts full of skis and boards at the thrift today. I might know that guy. They might be making furniture out of them. Oh, for the sports resale shop. It could be that, Becky. But there's that guy. I used to build parts for a furniture company in Manitou. Colorado Ski Chair, Colorado Ski Furniture. I don't know. They've changed their name, but they get a lot of skis and stuff from thrift stores, and then cut them up and make chairs out of them. So it could be that guy, or it could be somebody trying to take him to play it again or whatever. How were if you not a reseller come in the chat talking about death piles?
Yeah, that takes like 8 to 10 minutes to get there. Cause like going to the gym takes me 10 to 12 minutes, and it's a little bit before that.
Yeah. But it's on the way to everything. So it's not like 10 mile or 10 minutes in a different direction.
Yeah, like to leave our home, there's one road and you have to drive basically 5 miles to even get to any other main road. So
yep. And it's right next to a Starbucks. Everything is right next to a Starbucks here in Colorado. Margaret says, thanks for the warm welcome, everyone. Can't stay this evening, but sure we'll be back. Have a great evening. Margaret, thanks you so much for stopping in. And good luck on your new reselling adventure, or if you end up following through or going through with it. Check out our channel. You can learn a lot, or at least laugh a little bit. I don't know. One or the other. Where would you sell skis? The added surcharge for length would kill you.
So when we did that one, I do feel like the length thing switched after I sold it, but it was just a toddler, right? One, so it was like only like it was probably about the length of this desk, and we had like pre-priced it out. It ended up being like $50 or $60, but I charged that to the buyer, and we shipped it UPS. But I figured out the whole box, and I just did a random zip code to like New York because that'd be a far location from us. So I was like, worst case, it's probably $70. I'll just charge $60. I might be out $10.
Yeah,
that's how I did it.
I think he might have been talking about Becky, who said that
Oh.
there was a guy with full skis and stuff. Like, where's he even going to sell them? But
I would like to know that too, because we have 2 snowboards in the thing. I need a list, like
we do.
adult ones.
We do.
We might need to list those just locally. I don't know.
Yeah, if it was me, I would take him like Becky was saying to the like a sport, like a Played Against Sports,
we got those for like $5.
There's a lot of like used ski shops,
Yeah,
like down in downtown area. UPS for FedEx long items way cheap. Yeah, I think that's true. Do you have a limit on what you spend monthly on reselling?
not really, but like. So, like, money's coming back in every day when we're making the sales, getting the cost of goods back. I don't usually spend more than I got back that month. If that makes sense. So.
Yeah, we like Kathy sources in a way that it's almost impossible for her to outspend the time that she has to work, right? So she'll stop sourcing when she has enough here, and then she'll list that, and then that will kind of replenish. So it's kind of like we've reached this like equilibrium of our inventory is constantly at this one level, right? So
I'm trying to like give an example, but why is this saying 0? Like, I'm trying to like, this is what I've sold so far in January.
It says minimum, so select
what?
Some.
Why can't I select all?
Like this. Like click that button.
What?
That.
This?
So the minimum number is 0. So if you want to know, what do you want to know? The average, the sum?
All of them. Yeah.
The sum. Spreadsheet questions.
For an example, like so far January, we're 5 days in. The items I have sold have given me back. Why is it different now? Is that it?
That's some.
Why did it say 300 and now it doesn't?
Press E. Because you're not at the very top.
What do you mean? Oh, okay. Can you stop? I don't know how to use this spreadsheet.
Watch the video.
So the items I've sold in January so far have given me back $313 in cost of goods. I've only sourced tonight when I said I sourced, so I think I spent $105. So far I've gotten back $313 in January. I spent $105. I rarely get over how much I get back. So
yeah. And so, yeah, after years of basically doing the same kind of thing, it's like she would have to be like, okay, I'm buying this huge out-of-pocket, like, big thing that I've never done before. So that's when we'd be like, should we do that?
This is why, like, I try to do more, I'm trying to think about sell-through more now, because then you get your money back faster.
Yeah. Our kids came to visit for Christmas, so my money pile was moved into bins and off to the garage they went. Office looks and feels great to work in. Nice. Just don't forget that they're there and refill your office with new stuff, right? That's a problem that I feel happens. Thank you both. I think people was helping out Tommy. My death pile is really bad. I need to get moving on listing all my stuff or get rid of it. Hey, get rid of it by listing it. That's how you make money. You bought it for a reason. Sell it. Lori has a water-only tumbler, too.
Gotta have one.
I thought you meant Stanley because it looked like the Stanley Cup trophy. That's funny. Whatever happened to that 100 item?
These, like, get 2 of these and just, like...
Yeah?
Yeah, fill them up with ice. Like, I don't know. Or break.
I mean, it would only be like...
It's pretty heavy.
It would only be like 3-4 pounds.
You think?
If that. Well, a gallon of water is what, like 8 pounds?
I have no idea. Why would I know that?
Did you go to school? Sharon wants to know about the 100 item video. I'm sorry.
It's still coming.
It is still coming out, but we're moving. So it's like, yeah, it's one of it's on the back burner, and I'm so sorry. I know it's coming.
It's 3 pounds half full.
3 pounds?
Yeah.
Half full? So I was right, about 3 or 4 pounds. See, that's what reselling does. You like, oh yeah, that's about that. How much?
I want to eat these crackers, but that would be very loud.
Do you guys want some cracker ASMR? It's called a thermometer.
The thing where you color in the.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
I was like, a thermometer? Thermometer. Google's trolling me like I was trolling. Let me try hyphen.
Like, look, go thermometers. Dry erase board. Look at that.
Yeah? You want to do
You
something like
should
that?
make one out of wood.
I ain't got time for that. Just buy one on Amazon.
Prettier wood.
Sharing the footage had issue. They were trying to fix it to get it. Yeah, like it wasn't the footage. It was just we reshot it. It's like I have the video done. I just need to like finalize it, watch through it, get a thumbnail, all that kind of stuff. But again, just actually doing it instead of all the other stuff we got going on is proving to be difficult. That would make sense too. Yeah, we're thank you so much for being very, very patient. Good night, everyone. Kendra says good night. I miss you all. I'll try to make more lives. Hey, we'd love that. I want to push through my death pile to fund my FlipCon trip. Hey, that's a great idea. That is a great idea. Matt, what's going on?
Hey, Matt.
Margaret said, "Thanks everyone for the warm welcome. Can't stay this evening, but I'm sure I'll be back. Have a great evening." Thank you so much for stopping in, Margaret. Not bad at all. How old is Reese, by the way? Is it spelled Reese? Right? That's how we spell it, right?
Like, I think he's 12, maybe 13. We got our first dog 6 months after we got married, and we got Reese like 2 years later, and our marriage is almost 15 years.
Has it
Probably
been
like 12 and a half.
12 and a half. I think his birthday's in June.
July.
Or July, yeah. See, I get those mixed up. July and January, June.
Christina, Conrad.
Always you calculated for big items. Yeah. How many years have y'all been reselling? Do you both have interest in reselling at all? My first, LOL. My husband goes, wait, sorry, I read that too fast. Did you both have interest in reselling at first? LOL, my husband goes with me to the flea market, then sleeps in the car. Shake my head. I do that sometimes.
Yeah, he doesn't really like it that much.
I like reselling.
I've been reselling for probably 6-ish years, but full time more like 3 years. I don't know. Did you have interest in it at first?
I have interest in it, just not in like shoes and clothes like you.
He doesn't have interest in like doing it as a full time job on his own.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, who doesn't like finding something for $1 and flipping it for even $2? Like,
right. You think Diet Coke would sponsor us?
No. Why would they?
The thirst quencher.
Yeah, not.
The diabetes causer. Kathy's a reseller. Chris is a YouTuber. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And Reese is the meatball. Hello there. Hello, beautiful doggy.
Reese, you didn't compliment. Better say thank you.
Yes, the bins are marked inventory. I think I need to add a date, so I'll put the oldest date first for listing. That's a good idea. Just like only open what you're working on so you don't like, lose focus. I like that. Why are y'all moving into a storage building?
Gotta watch tomorrow's video.
More info in tomorrow's video. Lots of reasons, but one big reason. My death pile, mostly boxes and stuff that a neighbor gave me because they were moving to Colorado. Next state over, I'm in Kansas, so I haven't gone through it. Man, why don't our neighbors just give us all of their stuff? That'd be cool.
Did? No, I guess they didn't give it. I was gonna say, did they give us some stuff? We bought some stuff.
We bought some stuff. Yeah. I bought a rainbow vacuum that I've never listed.
Like $20 though.
For a
so
$20 rainbow.
It's still worth a lot of money.
It's just getting more and more vintage.
We don't need it now that we're gonna get rid of all the carpet.
Yeah. Video explaining everything about the moves comes out tomorrow. Matt, the bearded pokey tuber. What's going on, man? Hope all is well, Chris and Kathy. Yeah. We lost half of our inventory. No, I was kidding. Hey. Sylvia says, I have a death pile room. LOL. I really have just list, but I keep buying new stuff and list that right away. I feel like Christmas when I start pulling all of the stuff. I think that's the classic death pile, right? You kind of stuff you're not as interested in listing as the new stuff you got today, but yeah, get in there and get some stuff every once in a while. Hello. Hi, is it okay to ask you guys for some advice? Well, it depends.
I feel like that could be a scam thing. I don't know.
It depends, J-Bond.
What's the question? We'll see it in 1 minute.
It depends on if you're the J-Bond from my childhood. In other words, Kathy is a sugar mama. That's true. That's true.
Seriously. You can't even make me furniture? Come on now.
I'm making you food. Isn't that enough?
That's true. He does most of the cooking.
What has been your most unique find? Did you ever find something that surprised you at how much it sold for?
I was surprised about the snowboard. Those Hungerfords for sure.
Hungerfords were surprising. You should pull up the Hungerfords because most people don't know what a Hungerford doll is. Pull it up on the screen.
Oh. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Because they don't look like they'd be worth a lot of money.
Hungerford?
Charlie Brown.
Hungerford.
I think one of the things that surprised me one time was, remember that shower curtain? You sold a Matilda Jane shower curtain for like $100 bucks or something like that. It's crazy. A shower curtain.
The goldenrod card.
Yeah, goldenrod. I had a 1970s Star Wars trading card.
We can show it on here if you want.
Yeah, you want to pull it up?
I already pulled up the Hungerfords.
Okay, Hungerfords. Let's go to. You got all. No personal information.
I took my email away.
So these, I found these at a thrift store. Well, not these exact ones, but
might see our comps because like
what, 4 of them? 4 or 5?
Yeah.
So like Charlie Brown, Linus, Snoopy.
This isn't ours, but we sold this one for like 80-ish, 70, 80 to 90, something like that.
Ours didn't have the blue collar. Ours, That's ours right there. $90.
90 plus shipping.
And then we had that little Lucy doll.
Yeah, I think that was the first one to sell. The best one was Pigpen, sold for like $300.
Yeah. So that was surprising because they just look like little dog toys.
This is like the crap that this was a great find, the best find ever.
This is the crap I like.
But he always brings like the crappiest thing in the thrift store and like, what do you think about this? And I'm always just like rolling my eyes like. So,
I remember that day because I walked up.
I'm always just like, let me look at it before we decide.
I'm like holding like 4 dolls and I'm like.
And they're like, to me, they're all scratched up like this.
She's like, what are you doing with those? And I'm like, okay, so I think these might be worth something. So I, set them down and then she, I pull up one comp, which I think was the Pigpen one or something like that. Right. And it was like $200 and she was like, what? And then she got all excited and interested. And then we went back and then we found Snoopy. So like I only had 2 or 3 of them at that time. And then we found another one because I went back because they were in the toy section. So yeah. That was like surprising and cool, and how much it sold for unique.
And then we got Cheesecake Factory because we pre-celebrated listing any of them. We were also in Denver that day, so we had to like get food anyways. But I was like, let's go there because we don't have Cheesecake Factory, and I love the raspberry cheesecake that they have.
Have you started Whatnot?
No.
Nope.
Can we look at the goldenrod card now?
Oh yeah, pull up goldenrod. So this was something that we got from, I think you inherited from your uncle or something.
Yeah.
So Star Wars card. This is like a misprint. Where's this at?
Dang, we should have held on to it. Oh,
well, that's graded. Yeah.
So it's for like 80.
So it's C3PO, but it's nicknamed the goldenrod card. And if you kind of look about the middle of the card. You'll it might make sense to you. You read the titles.
For something so rare, there sure is a lot of them sold on eBay this many years later.
I know. This keeps saying error card. So there's the error and the corrected one. Look at that one. Click on that one. The down more. The two cards side by side. Okay. So do you see what's not similar in this card? So we got one of those, right? Kathy got one from her uncle,
which I would have just thrown in the garbage.
It was like in a book, like we pulled it out of a book or something like that. Sold it for like $90. Crazy.
Pretty crazy.
Are you adding to your family? No.
Never.
No.
It's not funny, but it's funny to me. No. 2 kids is perfect family.
Yeah. My boyfriend's mom made dinner and I got food poisoning. He keeps asking me how I got it, but I didn't tell him.
Deleted the comment.
Huh?
Your mods already deleted the comment.
Is this deleted?
Yeah.
Okay, she made me a get well soup. Okay, now what do I do? I don't know. You can ask for advice. Advice given. Stop eating your food.
We prefer to give advice about reselling.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You keep chatting. I just started looking at my Instagram because I usually post if I sell something interesting or over $100. I remember this one.
Oh yeah.
That was a bin's fine. A little, like these little Beanie Boos are worth basically nothing at all, except for maybe like 5 or less of them.
Yeah. And
this one just happened to be one of the good ones. It's a little frog.
Frog. If you find the frog Beanie Boo with what, the pink?
I don't know that matters. It's just called Kiwi.
Kiwi.
But yeah, it has a pink chest.
How much did that sell for?
$127.
$107.
And then like these, we just picked up locally.
Oh, the elephant tables.
Hard to ship, but yeah, they made a lot of money.
Those were cool.
Yeah, those were cool.
Cool. I have to start pulling items. Every time I do list something, it usually sells very fast. That's how what the death pile pulling is, right? You bought it for a reason. How many hours a day do you spend sourcing, listing photos, and source shopping? What's your structure? We're not very structured.
No structure. The 100 item video, whenever it comes out, will give you an idea of like kind of how long each thing takes ish. But my listings doing 20 a day, that's less than 2 hours. Maybe about 2 hours with photographing. That doesn't include the sourcing. I don't know. The sourcing's hard to say because it could take a long time or it could be really fast.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, we don't have a good structure.
I don't think it would be easy for any. Well, I don't know. For us, it doesn't make sense to be like, okay, we're going to source for 5 hours a week, list for 12 hours a week. Like,
I think most people do have that though. So it's funny that we don't.
I don't know. It's just, we work for ourselves for flexibility to be able to do stuff with our kids.
Well, yeah. Like I said, I went during Taekwondo. Most of my sourcing happens in between things that we're doing in town. Like how we said, going to the storage unit, we have to drive 5 miles into town no matter where we're going. And so if we're in town, we're probably stopping at a thrift store for at least 30 minutes.
Good night, Becky. Pulled all the Christmas out of my booth and I'm done for tonight. Hey, thanks for stopping in.
Awesome.
Last week I listed a pencil and non-working pen that I bought 10 months ago and it sold for $68 in a couple days. Great money in the death pile sourcing. That's crazy. Meg Darling says, wowzers. The white chocolate raspberry cheesecake is the bomb. I miss living where there is a cheesecake factory. Reese's dream running.
Just love that their menu is also just like, it has so many things.
Yeah. Too many things.
Well, yeah.
I like their bread.
And then I get the meatloaf. Like the most boring thing ever.
I like that brown bread.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah. You believe in aliens? I mean, I got more things to worry about.
I know.
Is it possible? Yeah. But I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it. Would you remind me how to update the drop-down menus in the spreadsheet? Just go to the tab on your spreadsheet called drop-downs and then add it in underneath your already existing purchase locations, and it will be in there. It'll automatically be in all of your drop-down. I think the Earth is just a zoo for aliens like you go for safari looking for zebras. Well, hey. Cool. I don't know who. It's hard for me to believe that people watch us on YouTube, let alone like aliens from another planet watching us. Like, that'd be crazy. There's a frog jelly cat plush that sells for like $500. Dang.
Yeah, I knew like frogs were. It's funny because the day I found that frog, I had like 4 or 5 Beanie Boos in my hand, and I was like, "Do I even want to look these up?" I was thinking about just grabbing them all, putting them in a lot, and selling them for like $20 for the lot. But then I just decided to look them up for some reason, and that one surprised me. I'm looking up the jelly cat right now. But yeah, I knew frogs were like kind of popular, so I was like, let me just check it out.
Great stories on the unique finds. Thanks for sharing. Hey.
Holy like jelly. Fergus the frog.
Ferguson. Should I pull up your screen?
Yeah.
Look at that frog.
I sorted highest to lowest. This Fergus is the most expensive guy. Oh, look at that cutie. A different
polo
frog.
neck peaker.
Why are frogs so popular? I think they're gross looking. Like, obviously, plushies are cute, but real frogs are gross to me. Oh, that's a cute little dragon.
Dang.
Yeah.
Look at that platypus.
I love selling jelly cats, even when they sell for like $15. Aw, these are so cute.
Yeah.
Why is that? Oh,
is
this a lion?
Do we have that?
No.
That looks familiar.
We had a similar lion. Just a bunny? Like, come on. What?
For a stuffed animal.
That reminds me when, what's her name? What's her real name? Flippin' Fiasco lady.
Dale?
Yeah, Dale. She found some really cool Build-A-Bears at a garage sale once, which are like ones I wouldn't have even thought twice to look at because it was just, I can't remember, like a dog or something.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Night. Oh. So does Kathy, you do all the listings?
Yes.
Yeah. Kathy does all the listings. I am thinking about opening my own eBay store and all that kind of stuff, and then I'll be doing listings with that store in the future. I will have all my kids' pencils and pens out of their backpacks on my set if they go that high, right? Can I remove the choices of purchase locations that you've entered? I tried that and it seemed to mess it up. No, you should be able to type in whatever you want there. Don't like delete lines.
A little bit lower. They're saying it's working now.
Okay, yeah. Just make sure it's directly under. You can't go to on. It has to be under. That range is selected already. So, it is limited. I don't remember exactly how far down, but say if you put 100 different locations in there, you might need to extend the range a little bit. But most people shouldn't have to worry about that. Tell the alien zookeepers I want a nicer cage, right? Can you guys fix the weather, please? Sonia and I got glowing feedback from the sale too. People spend money on the dumbest stuff. Hey. Yep. I saw a craft in 97 with my brother. We had ski masks on in the middle of the night. We went to steal apples from the local farm. We were middle of the wheat field, and I know it sounds crazy, but I know. You were stealing apples from a wheat farm? I don't know, man. Your story's not adding up. Chris, when you open your own store, what kind of items will you be selling? Cool stuff. Hungerford dolls? No. I don't know. Video games and stuff like that. Stuff that interests me.
Well, first he's going to
sell everything that I bought.
He's already, all the things that I say that he brings me that I want to roll my eyes about.
Hey, Carrie's in the house.
Carrie.
Got a pander. How's it going, Carrie?
Right. That definitely gets us a shout out on the next Trash to Cash for sure.
All right, Marvin's the group and live chat. Got to get going. Try to drop in your lives more often. God bless you all.
I feel like I'm about to fall back.
Don't fall on Reese. Hey, Living Picker, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We do appreciate it, man. What is that? Oh, it's a peace sign. I was like, it looked like a little rabbit. Two-handed or purple blue peace. Man, I can't believe we're caught up on chat. What do you guys want to talk about for the next 10 minutes?
We could inventory 14 boxes.
You guys want to do some inventory with us?
Don't.
Please say no.
Do it after we're done.
Please say no.
We're still doing it tonight.
I know.
Because, I mean, we could do it tomorrow, but I don't want to. I want to go straight into my listing.
What are you doing? He's trying
Scrounging. He wishes he was having some cheese and peanut butter crackers.
Oh, you thought I was a rabbit too? That's funny. Bye. See you. Good night. What can we do for 10 minutes? What can we do?
Do you want to try to have a 3-cracker eating contest? Who could eat? Because, like, don't crackers make you kind of, like, not be able to...
You know the internet is forever, right? Like, that will be on the internet forever, right? Had enough of that in my shop today. Chris, do you put the profit and loss in your spreadsheet? Have not. I mean, as far as like profit loss reports, I don't. Oh, I don't want to ruin the hat.
Your sweaty head.
Oh, let's see. Did the thing ever work?
What thing?
Nobody loves pandering like the Trash to Cash. Being caught up on chat. I know, I'm like, what do we do? We're so caught up on chat. Like, we're so efficient. It's like a whole new year. We're smashing our goals. Can you eat 3 of those crackers while and whistle within 30 seconds? Super chat if you can.
I don't know about.
It's not as bad as like putting honey or syrup all over whatever jelly, whatever they make Carrie do over there at the Trash to Cash. Hey guys, go check out Trash to Cash's Patreon. Being caught up on chat never happens. I know, it's so weird. Kelly's headed out. Thanks for the great live. See you next week. Happy sales, y'all. Kelly, have a great night, great week.
Night, Kelly.
Okay, have a great life and live.
Next Thursday, this place is gonna be so clean.
Yeah, including that
Bet.
that grill.
Do people still say that?
Bet. I don't know. We're not those people. If they
kids
do,
are gonna have to teach us all these sayings. I really need one of these crackers.
It would save you time and money, and it would help business at the end of the year. Use it for my businesses as well. Profit loss. Yeah, I mean, I don't have it included in the spreadsheet. If that's.
I think you're understanding what you're asking.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have losses. Yeah. Random question. I used to see a plush that looked like Snow White, 7 Dwarfs on your videos. The Grumpy? That's Kathy's. It's not for sale.
I might sell it now.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because you're never going to make me a shelf because you're rude.
Guys, I am moving her inventory day in, day out. Is that one cracker?
Yeah.
You think
I'm
you can do
trying not to be super chewy.
Pam Pamela, thank you so much for hanging out. Good night. Give your channel and y'all 2 thumbs up if I've been binge watching your channel the last couple of days. Hey, Rebecca, thank you so much for that. Did you ever list the Grateful Dead shirt? Grateful Dead shirt? Oh, that green one?
Yeah, it sold to a viewer. I listed it on Posh. It sold like that day.
Yeah. Willie B. Thrifting. I've been here in the background smashing my death pile. Way to do it.
Awesome.
And keeping an eye on the Avalanche game. Only 1 death pile item left. 200 plus listings later. Holy crap. That is awesome. Who's winning? Are the Avs winning? I don't know hockey. Yeah, I think it's time for me to hit the hay as well. Thanks for chatting and all the help. Good night. Blessings, Wendy. Wendy, good night. Funny how he blocks me because his brains... Oh. Okay.
Why do you not, like, I know your thing is different, but like
I just click and read.
it doesn't notify you?
It doesn't. Not this. Thank you. We all always debated it and looked for it. Oh, the plush. I've been binge watching too. Haha. Hey. Love the binge watchers. And everybody. I mean, love everybody. Not just all right. You know what? I think we're gonna call it 5 minutes early. Kathy's eating. Reese is bothering us, trying to get in. We got spammers. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Look forward to the why we are moving into a storage unit video coming out tomorrow. And then, yeah, we'll have some more videos coming out next week. And hopefully we'll be nice and settled out of this space. Not settled in, but settled out. And Reese, you beggar. And yeah. Jenny's question. Oh, I'll answer that. I know you've talked about moving out of state as a possibility once upon a time. Would you worry about that affecting your able to source items? Yeah. That would be a thing we would consider in the equation for sure.
We would never like move to another state without being there for a long time.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like a reason we would want the schoolie, like
yeah,
travel to different places. If we really want to move out of state, we would go to that state, go all around it, see which areas we like. But I honestly don't really want to move out of Colorado unless it just keeps getting like more and more and more expensive. But yes, I find great inventory, and I would worry that I wouldn't find that everywhere else. But then again, it might be cheaper to live there, so I feel like you can sell anything. Like I sell $10 Walmart pants every week, so.
Yeah, you know what? The chat thing's not working. The chat bot. I just tried to reset it again because I don't think it's been working all day. So let me just add. I'll add points to all viewers. Let me just do
1 million. I don't know what the points are. Like how many?
I'll add 50 points to everybody. Cue to 50 loyalty payout. So, everybody who is here should get 50 points, even though the thing wasn't live all night. But yeah, that's. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Night, everyone. Have a great beginning of the new year. Agreed. Rainbow Obsidian. Hey, y'all. Good night. We're heading out.
Hello. Goodbye.
You're coming in. Goodbye. Love watching you guys and all of your content. Thank you. Points. Yeah. Anybody who's here usually accrues just some points, and I'm working on being able to exchange those points in for just fun little things to do during the live. That's the idea. Coming soon this year.
For sure. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
This year just started this week. And you're not for sure that you can get it figured out within the next 51 weeks. Y'all are going to have 2 million trillion points by then.
Oh no, silly YouTube chat badge. Catch you next time. Awesome people. Thank you so much. Bonus candy. You can find things sourced everywhere. That's true. That's true. Love my points. Thanks for answering. Love your channel. Been silently watching your channel for a while. Keep up the great work. Jenny, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. I don't know how else to say it, but good night, guys.
Good night.
We'll see you guys in the next one.